Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and welcome to my art gallery. As you can see, 2 pieces remain in our quest to deconstruct art and the gallery itself. What we've got here is a little bit of rail lines with actual chest, I don't know, what do you call them, cart chests, charts, whatever. Anyway, last episode I didn't really have enough tracks to make this go all the way into the gallery, but this will let me start breaking this down and actually use it, use the rails in a productive way. Now, what I've got here is I've emptied all my inventory so I won't accidentally pick up anything or place any of the wrong stuff, not into the chests. Because it's very important to keep all the materials that were used in the artwork intact. I think that the easiest way to take this thing down is going to be to break it down head to foot. Oh no, I'm going to have to get the buckets of water too. Dang it. Okay, just when you think that you're completely prepared for an episode, you realize you're not, You think, hey, I'm that guy who is always one step ahead of everybody. But you aren't. No, really, that's somebody else. And so I got to find a way. What do I do with these extra buckets of water here? Let's go ahead and just dump these down the... Oh, creeper? No. Dang it. So, while I was down here earlier looking for some extra iron to make these rails, I actually found out there's a skeleton spawner back there, and so I might have to go and get some mossy cobble out of there at some point. Right now, this is really kind of Wild West out here. It's kind of a little bit of a embarrassment to have just a giant hole in the floor of my shipping office, but you know what? One thing at a time, right? One thing at a time. So, where were we? Oh yeah, finding a place to dump this water. Yeah, so I figure if I can just kind of dump it in here. Okay, great. Whoa! Where are you? Where are you? Whoa, skeleton and a creeper. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Out of here, out of here, out of here. Dang it, okay. Getting caught on ladders is not my best thing in Minecraft. Not my best skill. I am pretty good at it, but it's not something I'm trying to do or striving for. Okay, so we got a few buckets now. Theoretically, I'm going to need more buckets than that. Let's just start grabbing some of the water and see how far we get with that. I have no idea how many buckets are actually in this thing, but it's apparently a lot. Okay. So 6 at least. Okay. We might have to have a new plan about the water removal. But that's okay. We're going to just go ahead. How do you... Come on. Is there a trick to using these? There's one of our glowstone. Okay. So, then from there, we could theoretically start... I feel like breaking it down from the top is going to be best. So we're going to need 1, 2... Okay, I'm just going to get trapped in here. We're just going to go get a whole bunch of buckets. Time skip. Okay, I've retrieved some more buckets. I am back and better bucketed than ever. So we're just going to kind of go through here and pick up all of the pieces of water. In fact, oh, on the way back down, it's only 1 piece. I'd forgotten about that. What an elegant design, Brendan Adkins. So I'm just going to go through here and make sure this is my Silk Touch pick. It is. And go ahead and wipe out the rest of this. Going to get it all packed up in those nice little rail cart chests, and hopefully I won't even have to move them off the rail cart chests. I'm actually watching Ren's stream now where they're building the location that this stuff's supposed to go to, and I think I can reach it. Uh-oh. I think I woke up. Oh, I didn't wake up the baby. That's just my wife. But I should probably be quiet anyway. Time skip.
I hope you've got all of these pieces in your memory bank.
Yeah, well, believe me, I've got blueprints and stuff, and then I'm storing I'm storing them in like minecart chests because I wasn't sure exactly where they needed to go, but I figured if it's close enough, I'll just push the minecart chests that way.
Oh, that's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not too far. Come with me, Joe. I'll show you.
Sure.
We could actually make. Oh, because we could just we could push them on the cart and then we could just drop them down a hole, right? So they could fall off the rail at the top and then just land at the bottom.
That would work.
That would work real nice.
I mean,
by the way, man,
I was gonna say technically the rail is down at the base of the mesa, not on the plateau. So we'd have to push it up here first. I don't know.
Have you got some ender pearls on you there?
No, of course.
Oh, oops. Here you go. Have some of those.
Thank you.
Let's ender pearl down here. Okay, but Joe, dude, this is serious business now, okay?
Okay.
This is a secret headquarters.
Secret. Got it.
Yeah. You can't tell any of the other hermits.
Okay, so I shouldn't be recording this or streaming it or anything.
No, you can record it.
Okay.
But just don't tell any of the hermits. Okay,
I'll make sure False doesn't find out. Whoa, yes, how did you do that? Is there a switch?
That's the most important.
Or do you just break the blocks? Ah!
Just broke it. There we go. All right, so down here is the headquarters. Yeah. Oh, this is going through the roof, though, isn't it?
Wow.
So what I was thinking is maybe we could... All right, we're going to make a little bit of a mess over here, Joe.
Well, I'm already down in there because I didn't realize that wasn't a ladder. I'm great at Minecraft.
Oh, me too. Me too, my friend. We're peas in the same pod right here. Okay, so hang on. I think I'm just breaking blocks here for no reason at all. So we could get down this hole, right? So you could make a minecart that travels to this position over here where you fell through. Mm-hmm. And then we could drop the minecart and land it on a rail down there.
Yeah,
right?
That could work.
That could work. But you were saying that the rails are at the bottom of the mesa, though.
Well, I mean, I can make some gold rails and bring the thing up.
Yeah. Okay. That's where it's going to drop.
So that's where we want it.
That's where the pieces are going to drop.
Yeah, and then if you want to make a rail line that runs, I can deal with getting the pieces over land to that hole. If you want to put the rail line inside the base to wherever you want them to go.
Okay, that's a good idea. I think what I'll do, Joe, is I'll throw up some signs. Mm-hmm. Like, this is what I was thinking, right? Like, I'll throw up some signs to where each of the pieces should go, just to make your life, like, a lot easier. Or what's going to be easiest for you? You want, like, the cart where the piece is going to be, right?
Well, I mean, even if the rail just leads me into the room, like, if you have... Yeah. Oh, do you have all the pieces in one room, or do you want, like, you said maybe putting the wooden head in the foyer? Is this the foyer? Or is this a dining room? I don't know.
Yeah, this is the Logfellas HQ.
Okay.
These are our thrones. Okay.
Oh, okay. I won't sit on those then, since I haven't earned that yet.
So when people come for a meeting, they need to be intimidated, right? So I think when we were we were thinking about throwing the head over here.
Okay.
Like that, this could be a pretty cool place for the head, right?
So yeah, leave a note that says that. I think that's going to need like a 6x6, maybe a 7x7 space at least.
Okay, so that's
I might have to wipe
small.
out some. Yeah, would these logs be able to be removed in the corner here to make room for it? Because if so, I think that might be enough space.
I guess so. You know what we could do, Joe? I reckon let's throw the totem over here.
Okay.
Yes, this is a great place to throw the totem. We'll throw the totem over here. So as you're coming to the Logfellas HQ, you have to like go around it, you know, and you'll be all intimidated and whatnot.
Okay, so I like that the totem actually is a Logfellow.
Yes. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, it is. Oh, dude,
yeah,
I'm
I was gonna say you have struck me with an arrow.
Sorry, I had my bow in my offhand. I'm so. Please have steak. Have steak in reparations. I'm so sorry.
I was gonna say, you know, I sell steak. I have literally double chest full of steak.
Okay, have some bones. Have some bones.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I can't wait. I actually do want to use some bone blocks in my new in the gallery for my next renovation.
Me too, man.
One of the reasons I'm tearing down all the artwork now. Whoa, there's a creeper back there.
Yeah, I got him.
One of the reasons I'm tearing down everything now was because I wanted to start on renovations this weekend, and
amazing.
I was hoping originally to get everything actually like relocated last week, but you know, obviously you guys need time to get the space together, and that's cool. So,
and it's quite a big job anyway, right?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
So, okay, so you said we needed 6x6, right?
Yeah, it might be 7x7. It's a pretty big piece because, like, if you think about it. So.
Is it going to fit in here? This is tricky, isn't it?
I mean, it might, maybe having an alcove, you've got this, like, chest room here with this little pool.
Yeah.
Having an alcove that complements it. Oh, wait, you already have a room here. Is this the room you're digging out for the art?
Yeah, so this is going to be the room for the other pieces, right?
Okay, this is a tiny room.
Yeah, I know. We're going to need a lot more space.
Yeah, you're like, the sea cow baseline is at least, like, I think 19 blocks high. And you don't want it touching the walls or the ceiling or the floor.
Yeah, so it's going to be 21 high.
Yeah, so that means that the room has to be at least 21 by 21 by 21.
Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind digging all of that out. So we'll have the sea cow on that side, London on that side, and then we'll have the perpetual motion. Perpetual motion.
The name of the piece is
machine.
actually The Perpetual Helix by Brendan Adkins, but
Oh, oops. Yeah.
it's okay.
Let's get it right. Let's get it right. This is art we're talking about here, Joe. We can't mess around.
Yeah, I mean, I'll know what you're talking about, and I'll put in the signs with the credits, because that is one thing. Because I actually did get people who, like, Lapis Laurie and Brendan Adkins are real people. I didn't just make them up and pretend that they were artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, and
sure.
I did promise them that there would be a little sign next to the piece that said the name of the piece and then their name.
Absolutely. Oh, we'd be more than happy. We definitely want the artist credit there. Absolutely, for sure. There's another creeper here, dude. We've got a creeper infestation in here, Joe. This is quite terrifying.
Wow.
Okay, I've dealt with it. Okay, so if the totem wasn't here, that's going to be...
I mean, it would take up a lot of the hallway here, but I mean, that's not necessarily bad if you're trying to...
So that's how big it's going to be.
If you're trying to fork people into this walkway or this walkway, then, like, yeah, 7x7 space here would be appropriate.
Man, I'm speed mining now, so I'm just breaking everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you know what? That actually fits quite nicely. I think that fits quite snugly, and then we can have corridors that'll go around the totem. I think that's really cool. And
like, I was gonna say, and you might want to think about having for the Westminster Palace and the totem, at least, you might want to think about having some sort of neutrally colored platform for them to be placed on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because the Westminster Palace, I had built it on a bed of coal blocks in the gallery, but the coal blocks weren't part of the piece; they're part of the gallery. You know what I mean?
I see.
So,
yep.
I mean, I can build it on stone for you, but because it's such a light-colored piece, it might look better on dark-colored blocks, which you could choose if you wanted to use dark oak or something like that. I mean, you know, it's your base.
Cool. All right. So we're going to put the totem here, I reckon. The thinking being that you got to go around the totem, right? So you go around the totem and then you come in here and then you see the very intimidating corridor, because the corridor is supposed to have an intimidation factor too, you see?
Got it. Oh, okay, so people would actually... So I'm coming in backwards if I'm starting in the meeting room with my minecart. People would normally come in through here.
They'd come in this way, they'd see the totem, they'd be like, damn, this is awesome. They go around the totem and then they'd see the corridor.
So, one question I have is there a huge advantage to separating this art room from this corridor rather than just having... What if the art room only had 3 walls, essentially, and opened up? So, as you're coming down the corridor, you can be intimidated by all the pieces of the art to the right.
So like an absolutely massive... a massive room, basically. Right?
Exactly.
So, like, if we took these walls out, for example.
Precisely, yeah.
Oh, man, that could actually be really, really cool. Right? Because that's, like... The idea here is that we want to show off our Longfellow wealth, right? We want everybody to know how wealthy we are because we're gangsters and we're buying art.
Yeah.
So what better way to do that than with a giant display as you walk into the base, right?
Exactly, because like if you have it in that little room, somebody who's on their way to a meeting with you, it would be rude for them to be like, oh, thank you for bringing me inside. Let me just turn right and walk around here for a few minutes.
Yep.
You know, unless that was like explicitly supposed to be the waiting room. You know, where you force them to wait there and look at the art.
Good. Like in The Apprentice, you know, you have to wait in like Donald Trump's like reception room.
Yeah, you can put some magazines in there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I love that idea, and you know what? I actually really love this little lip over here too. Right? Mm-hmm. I kind of don't want to raise this up anymore. Yeah, because
then, like, as long as you can partially see the art, then it will invite people into the space more fully. Like,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, the fact that they get the impression of it and they want more.
Oh, look at this! I mean, when you're looking at it from here, it looks like enormous. You know, it looks like an enormous space. It looks really, really sweet, actually. Joe, you're a genius, man. You're a genius.
Thank you, and I try to use my powers for good.
Excellent. This is what I like. Okay, so dude, how are we going to get this art down here, man? Do you want to help me? Want me to help you like set up a railway line, or?
Well, like I said, if you just wanted to run the rail,
do you have like
it's not
loads
even
of
that
rails and
far.
powered rails and everything?
I mean, I was gonna make them.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you have like chests full of rails, I wouldn't mind borrowing some of them.
I think I probably do. All right, come with me, Joe. Come with me on an adventure into the unknown.
And I'm gonna warn you, I'm kind of on borrowed time. My daughter is taking her nap right now, so if she wakes up, then I'm gonna have to like immediately go. But
no
basically, we did the most important part, which was you showing me where the stuff goes, so I can come back once she's asleep for the night. Because it's only like tea time here.
By the way, everybody who's watching, sorry, Joe and I aren't talking to you right now. We're sort of in the middle of figuring out where art's going to be. But I hope you guys are enjoying the stream with us, man. We're just hanging out. A couple of hermits on a Saturday night. Life don't get better than this, man. Here you go, Joe.
No, indeed.
Take one of their mine carts.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so this is my it's a work in progress railway line that takes you to my base, and we'll go see if we can pick up some rails in there. I think I've got some rails. If not, I can make some. I have like an insane amount of iron. There's been an iron sale in the Iron Golem shop, so I spent all my diamonds on iron.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I could probably afford to buy a little bit of iron from Mumbo after all of the fans he's sent my way.
Yes. Are you going to go organic iron then?
Yeah, I probably would go organic iron. I feel like it's important to, if you have a choice of shopping in the neighborhood or going somewhere else, it's always better to shop in your own neighborhood because people there are less likely to like break your car window because they don't have jobs. You know, like I don't want Mumbo getting desperate. He's right next to me.
He is. He might start stealing art from you if he doesn't get some diamonds.
Yeah, last thing we need on the server are art thieves.
Yeah, I agree, man. All right, so let's get up here and see if I've got some rails. I've got a rail thingy here. Yeah, okay. So I've got some powered rails in there. Got 9 powered rails. That should probably be.
I mean that's enough to get it up the hill, and then I can push the rest of the way. And like I said, I can buy. The most important part was just making sure that I knew where to put things, because it is going to take. It took me like 5 or 6 hours to build that helix the first time.
Oh my goodness!
So it might be a little bit quicker this time because I've done it once, but it's not going to be that much quicker.
All right, I tell you what, Joe, as a gift from the Log Fellas for all the hard work that you're going to do. Okay, this should help out with the delivery.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, that iron will definitely help. That's awesome. 62 blocks.
And sir, you are welcome to go to the Logfellas shop in the Brown Shopping District and pick up yourself a couple of stacks of logs if you need.
Oh, I appreciate that.
That's how we do business, man. The next time somebody says a bad word about the Logfellas, you make sure to throw in a good word for us. You hear?
Oh, well, I try to keep my stream family friendly. No bad words at all.
I see. Okay. That's what I like to hear. Awesome, Joe. Well, thank you so much for hopping on to the stream and for helping us get the art here. I can't wait to see the art inside of the galleries and inside of the foyers and stuff. It's going to be absolutely sweet. I'm going to spend the rest of the stream probably digging out the space, trying to going to have to get it up to at least like 20 blocks high, I think, 21 blocks high.
Like I said, that's a minimum. Honestly, the bigger the room is, this art is so huge, it will actually make you look poor. If the room isn't it's like, oh, these guys couldn't afford a room to put art that big in, like, so you can't dig too much.
Yeah. In this case, more is definitely, or less is definitely not more in this case.
Oh, indeed. Well, thank you so much for having me. I hope you have a great night, and have a great night, all you cyber dogs out there too.
Awesome, Jay. Thank you so much for coming, dude. We speak to you soon.
Alrighty, bye.
Bye.
How do I get out of here? Well, that went surprisingly well. Okay, I thought that was going to kill me somehow. Time to not waste our last ender pearl. So I figure let's go ahead and start getting those rails underway and actually building all this out. Time skip.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills.
Wow, it's amazing how you can just get 2 little chests here and have everything that was in this gallery. Well, not everything, but, well, everything that was in this gallery when we started this video fits inside of those 2 tiny baby chests. I gotta say, this wall seems so empty. It reminds me of like when you move out of an apartment or a house and you walk through the last time and it's just empty. But the difference is, the exciting part is, it's kind of like when you walk into a new apartment or a new house the first time and you're like, I'm gonna fill this with awesome stuff. Like, I'm really excited about how the gallery looks. I've gotten some great comments from you guys about how to continue the renovations. We're going to keep renovating over the course of the week, and then we're going to start installing new pieces a little bit after that. I'm kind of reaching out to certain people that I want to have contribute to the gallery in the short term, and I'm very excited about that. So, anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.